Hello YouTube, we're on a spider hunt. Don't think we don't know how to weed them out. Depending what kids' movie that's from, we'll let you figure it out. They're on a baby hunt. There's a hint. Ain't you glad I'm working with a foil tape? Look at this and I just bought a new one for 88 cents the other day. And you think I know where it is? And I thought I brought it to the shop. But this one's better because it's smaller, gets you more accurate. I'm sitting there working, a spider comes crawling across there at me. Well, it's bad enough I got gnats, and that's my fault. Don't ever do this. I used a pop can for an ashtray, and then threw it in my big waste basket. It was a breeding ground for gnats. There's a fly one by. So, even though I emptied my garbage out, there's probably still some here and there in the shop. So, I said, don't get paid to show any products. We got a terrible cricket problem in the house. So, we've got the pump bottle type. I bought the aerosol for out here so I get that direct contact shot right on it. And I ain't kidding you, I'm sitting there and a spider come crawling around the bottom corner of that one. I don't know if it's big, white, and attractive or whatever, and I got him. And he stumbled around, and if it's graphic, sorry if it's graphic, you know. Take too long to die, right? Like a bad western. The guy falls all the way up top of the saloon. You know what I mean. Okay, we'll give you a quick thing before we forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these is 6 foot. They're 14.5 inches wide, okay? They're 4 inches long. I call that wide because I'm building a wall. Okay, now if I put 4 of these together, that's 5 foot. So my shelter is going to be 5 foot wide, right? 6 foot tall. It's going to be 8 foot long. So I'm building it in 2 halves. So there's 1/2, 4 foot. Well, the only problem I have, we'll show you later on sometime if we remember, is we're 5 foot across, okay? Unlike, say, the back wall, we're going to be short a foot. So we're just going to fill it in with a couple pieces. We've got plenty extra sheets. We'll know by the end. So let me pause here and spin around and show you the rest of the pile of what I'm doing, so I can get a better shot of the work table. Okay, we're working in a sweatshop, and believe me, that's just not slang. I've got a fan over there, and I've got a fan over here oscillating. I've got the door shut because the flies are so bad. The humidity is going to be like 70 dew point today. It rained a little bit. There's 6 to a bundle, 14.5 inch wide, 4 foot long, 3/4 inch thick styrofoam. I got my tables out here. Here, I just redid this one. I got a discrepancy here. I'll show you that in a second here. Those 2 sheets are damaged. One's all full of black dirt, and the other one, the end is squished. I mean, it's squished down to like nothing. So that'll be for patchwork. Pretty easy to work with. I've been able to build that piece. I'm not kidding you, I'm not lying. I did not stand up. I built it sitting in my chair. I'm in my swivel office chair, you can hear it crunch. Between these 2 tables and me flipping around in a fan, sending it like a sail through the air. I should pick one up and show you what it's like if I had a tripod. Oh boy, just a slight breeze and it's like, whew. Anyway, I think you get that. See, this is 5 foot. So imagine my table in the work area, right? There's like 6 inches from the wall. Look how much space I got. I still won't be able to fit this in there without chopping, and I'm not chopping this up. So this is gonna be our work table. This goes like 30 some inches back in there. If you watch my one to clean the table, which I just posted this morning. Oh, putting on the tape, I got my special way, and I'll pause and explain that to you. But look, I finally got a sheet that's off. See that? Get out the good old ruler and the square. And don't worry about this stuff being perfect. And this I'm going to saw with. And believe me, trust me, watch. My back's on. It's like sun cutting through butter. So let's take a break, and I'm going to show you. I can't do it without a tripod, but I'm going to still show you how I put my tape on the best I can with one hand. Okay, I know I do enough of the videos. Well, here's what I'm gonna be right back. It's done. Here's what I do. I take, man, this is, I ain't kidding. You lay your arm on here and it's warm. It's cool with the fan blowing on me. Okay, I take the paper off my tape, okay, before I put it down. I don't do that where the insulation guys have the paper roller and they slowly peel it off. There's YouTube videos over. I do like 2-foot sections because it's 4 foot across. So say I can reach about this far, okay? I'll feel the center out there with kind of my fingertip. Don't worry if you're not perfect. And then I'll come back, you know, this way to the edge, okay? And I'll lay the tape down and I'll push it down, okay? Then I take my credit card. That's pretty cool. That came with my CB radio. And this is how you do this. When you smooth this stuff out, this is what I want you to do. And you look at this card real close. See it? This is what I want you to do. I want you to firmly come back like this, right? And I want you to push. If you ain't going to squish this stuff, then that ain't good enough. I want you to overlap halfway. And I want you to get that seam. Here, we'll do it this side. I want you to come over here. See that? Watch me go by. Now, if you feel this, right? If you're a body man, you'll feel that this dips down. And I've come back an hour later and it's still not sprung back up. So you know that glue, if you know this stuff, foil tape, it's your friend. And dude, people, on ductwork, metal pipe, this is called duct tape, D-U-C-T, not D-U-C-K, like grill tape stuff for tarps and stuff. People will put that other stuff in their house. Don't do it. This is $8 a roll. It's aluminum foil. They make kind with red writing, which I don't like. And I was told I worked for a company one time. The boss could tell if you squeegeed it because it would rub the red lettering. Probably somebody out there in the comments. Yeah. So you see the wrinkle finish of the styrofoam, right? See it reflected in here? See that? The finish. But you can almost tell my finger goes down a little bit. I don't know if I can stay in a straight edge up on there and you'll see it. Can you see a little daylight in there? Kinda. And that's what you want. This glue will get better over time. But it's not that hard to do. I mean, this actually is the funnest part of the job, is sitting here doing this. Putting it together, you're going to get frustrated. And I'm going to build it on the way on the floor, which I'll show you later. I'm going to build the thing like a box on its side, and I'm going to flip it. I'm going to do it pretty easy. I'm not going to reach it 6 foot high in the air. I'm only going to be reaching like, what, 4 foot. When the time comes, you'll see how I'm doing it. I'll show you when I start assembling one half. Make 2 halves, put them together. So this piece is going to be a floor beam that's screwed up. So let's pause. Let's cut this off. We'll mark with a Sharpie marker and get it all squared again. I probably bumped it. See, I probably bumped everything. And then we'll come back and see if there's anything else we missed that we got here in the room. Oh, we'll talk about the clearance between that bench and where I'm at right now. Why it can only be 5, not 6. This shed's only 12 foot wide, so you'll figure it out when I tell you. I'm not going to measure them. I'll just tell you the reason why. So stay tuned. It'll only be a second for you, and I'll be back. Okay, being this is damaged, not like that, we're going to put a piece of tape over it, so don't keep crumbling away. I hope I don't have to cut too much more of the stuff. It starts flying all over, it sticks to the static electricity, but that's why I'm designing this. I don't have to cut too much to build this thing. Alright, we'll be right back again. Okay, which I say a lot of times, somebody criticizes me. You say, okay, must be your favorite word. Yes, it is. See, line her up with the table. That's straight enough. We're not building a rocket ship here. Okay, we're going to put the other piece. I wish I could show you how I peel the paper off. Maybe I'll do it on the scrap piece and I'll show you my little secret, but I'd have to have the tripod. Because when I peel my paper off and I've got a hold of the tape, say I got a hold of the tape in my left hand, right? And I'm pulling the white paper off and pulling down away to make sure the fan don't blow. When I get like to the last inch, I've got a way where I grab the tape and let the paper pull off. So you're left with the tape. And if you've ever played with this stuff, I knew you had a wad of it wrapped around your hand before, like masking tape. You don't lie. We've all done it with masking tape for sure. So just admit it. Let me put this down, take a break, get this done, and then I'm ready for a cigarette break, and then we'll chat a little more before I go. Okay, let's show you the credit card trick. Now, they make a squeegee. It's got like a round, it's almost like a round dowel looking, you know, the way it's shaped in the middle, and then it goes down, but even a Bondo spatula will work, but this is my favorite. Okay, see where it's not all the way touched? Go ahead and put it down. Okay, and here comes the squeegee. And press that sucker. Get you right down there so you can see it. Squeeze that sucker in there. Don't be shy. I'm going to the edges like I taught you. I'd make a terrible teacher. He's so growly. Do it the way I told you to do it. Might need a shop teacher on YouTube, but he gets a little growly. I'm tired of telling him. No, he doesn't. 30-some years, Mr. Pete was a shop teacher, the one who's got any hair. There you go. And it will dip down. And that's what I want. This has been dipped down for about an hour over here. Okay, one more break. I'm going to review what I've yacked about. And then we'll probably let you go. I want to post this Saturday. Sunday in the shop's going to be... I'm sorry if people don't watch my Sunday in the shop. I'm not begging anybody to watch my videos. But you might miss something in that. I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to do projects. You know, I've been doing project stuff on Sunday in the shop. Because I'm tired of doing... not really professional. I like just the goofing off, sitting out there like this. That's, you can kind of tell today. Don't care if I'm... He's been drinking. Let's him try to slur his words. I should tell some of the funny stuff that I've commented to people over the years. And don't be slurping your beer. That guy knows that. Yeah, what are you talking about? Slurping gasoline in a lawnmower? Slurping. No, I think he said slurping. Slurping your beer. Okay, I don't drink. I quit drinking years ago. Okay, enough of that subject, personal life. It's none of your business. Yeah, there's a good bit. I watched the guy who was telling me he had family affair stuff to do. And he goes, which is none of your business. So he put it bluntly and plainly, right? I'm not, this is not my life vlog on YouTube, okay? It's none of your business. Okay, we'll be back. Are we done ranting? Maybe we gotta start making Saturday rant videos. No, I don't like listening to people rant either. Okay, let's take a break. They're like, take a break, man. Chill out, calm down. This stuff will stress you out. It will, because you got to be so meticulous. We'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna do our best to show how we do our little trick. Say I got a hold of my left hand, right? See how there's not much paper left, and this paper is heavy enough. Don't let it get away with you in the wind. It's heavy enough when you got like a 2-foot piece, it's not going to flop up like this. You see how there's not much left, and you're pulling down like this, right? I get my fingers in here. Probably because I used to roll my own cigarettes. I'm doing tricks like this. And then I'll go like this and pull it off and let it fall. You're lucky over the trash can. And don't ever let go even a short piece. Let's see what happens. If that goes back like this and touches, I've already had some scraps, believe me. I've only had one failure. Flight. Got him with my hat there. Sorry about that. Had to do it. He was right there. I'm telling you. And I'll save this. I'll put this in here. Like back up in here somewhere and save it. Okay, We're going to show you why in the shop this will only be 5 foot long, 5 foot wide enclosure. It's going to run this way 8 foot, 5 foot this way, okay? Let's get it all set up and spun around and we'll show you. Oh, here's the label that comes in the packages. See this? Look at all this nice slick paper scrap work. There's my chicken scratches. I could explain it. I'll do that on Sunday in the shop. If you want Sunday in the shop, I'll do my best to explain why I got to add a foot to it. So let's clear everything out of the way, and I'm going to show you, get back here with my desk in the picture, and that bench over will show you why it can only be 5 foot wide. I will not get around it to get into the benches. So stay tuned for that exciting part. Okay, let's do our best to explain this, okay? From that bench there, okay, over to here is only like 7 feet. This is 5 feet, okay? I've got about a foot here and a foot there. I don't know if I can squeeze my gut through there, but here's my idea. We're going to be centered. Let's go up to the ceiling. See that? Those are on 2 foot centers. So look at that shelf. So we're going to go like this. There's the center. We're going to go 4 feet that way to there, right? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. I think if I get what I want off this shelf right down here, because there's nothing below what I want, but there really ain't anything in there. I think I could come in 4 feet. I think I can come in over here, because look where the shelf comes in. I'd only be reaching 2 feet in to get what I want off that bench. The same here. So it may go only like 6 inches or so up against there. We haven't decided yet. So I could still reach in there and walk around the end of that thing and go get what I want back there, use the vise, and reach in and get what I want. Any flat surface, that's that fan I painted blue, but we're getting distracted. It's just a nice table. You get distracted. So there you go. I said, watch Sunday in the shop and I'll explain my chicken scratches the best with dimensions on this. I said, you're not going to get the tape perfect. You're not going to be exactly centered. Yeah, I've got some that's off. They look like crap. But it's going to look weird with my inside walls unless I cover them. It's going to be like this. And you wonder, well, how's he going to keep this thing from falling over? Okay? Just because you have the box don't mean it can't go like this. You know what I mean? You know if you stood at a cardboard box, how it can still, if you open it up, turn it sideways, it's still diagonally going to do this. Well, we're just going to have a couple of ropes like our old shelter was, which was plastic, like tied over there and over here. And that'll keep it from moving like this. And across the top, say this was the top, we're going to have a piece of 4 foot lath on there that's taped. So it's super strong. And then we can drill a hole into whatever and put a piece of paracord or something through it so we're not hurting the styrofoam. So the top's going to have some lath across it so the top never caves in. You know what I mean? Just some wooden lath. And you see them laths that they use. I'll show that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow when I'm making the video for Sunday. Today is Friday. I don't know the date. That's about it. Hope this ain't too long a video, but sometimes you just got to do it, huh? Oh, that cart's got to come out of here. It's going to go up here towards the front door. That's about it for back there. That in the 4-wheeled cart. That's about it. That's all I want out of there. And I need to put my tools back on there. I have grinders all over the place. And that's why I bought that $100 cart, was to put grinders on. Not whatever garbage that is down in there and all this stuff. And the weed eater don't belong there. Man, believe me, that sun is brighter over there than what it looks like on the camera. If I look out the window right now, that blue, it hurts my eyes without sunglasses. That's why I've been trapped in a cave so long. There's my old air conditioner, and I got one from the house has to come out here, and that's where it used to go. So it may end up sitting on that cart all winter long. See? I have attention deficit disorder, cannot stay on the subject. I swear it was on my report card for kindergarten. I swear it was. Cannot concentrate with it. And I could read. I'm not bragging. Believe me, I could read pretty good in kindergarten and first grade to do that. So I just went off on whatever other subject. Okay, we're gone. We're out of here. This is a long enough video.